There are 32 avatars of Lord Ganesha. People can worship these names or these avatars of Ganesh for some particular purpose. They are: first number Bal Ganpati, second Tarun Ganpati, third Bhakti Ganpati, fourth Veera Ganpati, fifth Sakti Ganpati, sixth Dvij Ganpati, seventh Siddhi Ganpati, eighth Uchishta Ganpati, ninth Vigna Ganpati, 10th Sipra Ganpati, 11 Heramba Ganpati, 12 Lakshmi Ganpati, 13 Maha Ganpati, 14 Vijay Ganpati, 15 Nritya Ganpati, 16 Urdhav Ganpati, 17 Ek Akshara Ganpati, 18th Varad Ganpati, 19th Tre Akshara Ganpati, 20 Sipra Prasada Ganpati, 21st Harindra Ganpati, 22 Ekdanta Ganpati, 23 Srishti Ganpati, 24 Udanda Ganpati, 25 Rinmochana Ganpati, 26 Dhundi Ganpati, 27 Dvimukha Ganpati, 28 Trimukha Ganpati, 29 Singha Ganpati, 30 Yoga Ganpati, 31st Durga Ganpati, 32 Sankatahara Ganpati. Now let's go one by one. What is the purpose of 32 different avatars or forms of Lord Ganesha? They are connected with particular combination of birth chart or sometimes according to nakshatra and sometimes according to houses and signs. Now in detail, first let's go on topic Bal Ganpati. Anyone can worship this avatar of Ganpati when there is a special purpose. It makes Mercury plus Ketu combination. Bal Ganpati is childlike, god of golden color. In his hands there are mango, jackfruit, banana, sugarcane. One modak in his trunk. He saves his devotees from their sins. Now, second number Tarun Ganpati. Anyone can worship this avatar of Ganpati when there is a special purpose. It makes Venus plus Ketu combination. Tarun Ganpati is youthful form. He is featured as bearing a good and nose, modaka, green paddy, a sugarcane stack, rose apple, and wood apple in his right hands, which symbolizes fertility. He blesses his devotee with young and beautiful look. Third number Bhakti Ganpati. This is devotee form. This is Jupiter plus Ketu combination. He is described to have 4 arms holding coconut, mango, banana, and a ball of sweet payas pudding. He shines like the full moon during the harvest season and is garlanded with flowers. Anyone who wants bhakti can worship Bhakti Ganpati. 4. Veera Ganpati. This shows Mars plus Ketu combination. This is valiant form with 16 arms of Ganpati. Lord Ganesh is depicted in the standing posture and strong with an authentic armory of weapons which includes God, banner, bow and arrow, goblin, discus, sword, shield, large hammer, spear, sword, axe, trident, noose, mace, and chakra. Anyone who wants power to fight can worship Bir Ganpati. Fifth, Shakti Ganpati. This is Saturn plus Ketu combination. Shakti Ganpati is powerful form of Ganpati. Tantric worship this form of Ganpati to get Shakti. This Ganpati have 4 arms and seated with one of his Shaktis on his knees. He holds a garland, noose and god and bestows blessing with Abhay Mudra. The powerful orange-red color guards the householder. Sixth, Dvij Ganpati. This can be Moon plus Ketu combination. Four-headed Dvij Ganpati is moon-like in color. The word Dvij means born twice. It reminds us the story of Lord Shiva beheaded Ganesh and gave life with elephant head. Dvij Ganpati is considered equivalent to Lord Brahma. He is represented with 4 heads and 4 hands holding palm leaf, inscription, a stuff meditation, beads, water pot, noose and god. 7. Siddhi Ganpati. This form of Ganpati gives Siddhi. Golden yellow Siddhi Ganpati is the epitome of achievement and self-mastery. He bears in his 4 hands a posy of flowers, a mango, a stalk of sugarcane plant with leaf and roots, and the battle axe. His trunk curves around a sweet sesame ball. Anyone wants Siddhi can worship Siddhi Ganpati. 8. Uchista Ganpati. Anyone wants good knowledge of arts and culture can worship Uchista Ganpati. He is Lord of blessed offerings and guardian of culture. He is of blue complexion and is 6 armed. He sits with his Shakti holding a veena, pomegranate, blue lotus flower, jap, mala and a spring of fresh paddy. 9th, Vigna Ganpati. He is Lord of obstacles. He is of brilliant gold color and bedecked in jewels. He has 8 arms and his weapons are noose, god, axe, conch and discus, sharp tusk, and the rest of arms hold flower, tripled arrow, sugar cane and a modak. He removes all the obstacles from the life of his devotees. Now let's talk the 10th avatar of Ganpati is Sipra Ganpati. This form of Ganpati is handsome and red colored. Red colored Sipra Ganpati is the Ganpati who is easy to appease, means Santushta Karna. He is depicted to have a broken tusk and 4 hands holding a noose, god and a spring of the Kalpavriksha tree. He gives quick reward to the devotees. In his uplifted trunk, he holds a tiny pot of precious jewels which is considered as a symbol of the prosperity he can bestow upon followers. Anyone who wants quick reward, quick wish fulfillment, quick prosperity by satisfying Lord Ganpati can worship Sipra Ganpati. 11th, Hiramba Ganpati. This is a rare form of Ganpati in which the Lord appears with 5 heads and 10 hands. This form of Ganpati is white in color and rides a big lion. He is the mother's beloved son. The Abhay Mudra, despite in his right hand, bestows blessing and the main left hand grants wishes. On the other hand holds a noose, jap, beads, mala means rudraksh, a battle axe, a battle hammer, his broken tusk as a weapon, garland, a fruit, and his favorite sweet modak. He is protector of the weak. Anyone who wants protection can worship this avatar of Ganpati. 12th, Lakshmi Ganpati. Anyone who wants wealth plus wisdom plus achievement together can worship this avatar of Ganpati. This form of Ganpati is pure white in color. He is depicted to have the goddess Siddhi means achievement and goddess Buddhi means wisdom on both thighs. He has 8 hands gesturing Varad Mudra, Abhay Mudra, and other hands holds green parrot, a pomegranate, a sword, a nose, elephant god, spring of Kalpavriksha tree, and water vessel. Both his concerts hold white lotus flower. He gives blessings of success. 13th, Mahaganpati. He is red complexioned, seated majestically with one of his Shaktis on his knee. He is depicted with 3 eyes and moon on his head. He has 8 arms holding tusk, a pomegranate, a sugarcane bow, chakra, noose, a blue lily, a spring of paddy, a lotus, a mace, and Ratna Kumbha. This form of Ganpati is like king who gives wealth and saves his people. Anyone who wants wealth and safety can worship this avatar of Ganpati. 14. Vijaya Ganpati. Anyone who wants victory, success in any war, office, or wherever can worship this avatar of Ganpati. He is a 4-armed of red color. He is riding his resourceful musak. There are broken tusk, elephant god, a noose, and a golden mango in his hand. He is the victorious bestower of success. 15th, Nritya Ganpati means dancing Ganpati. Nritya Ganpati. This form of Ganpati is form of happy dancer. It is believed that worshipping Nritya Ganpati will bring proficiency and success for the devotees in fine arts. He is with 4 hands and with golden rings on his all fingers, holding a tusk, god, noose, and modak sweet. He prances under the Kalpavriksha tree. Anyone who wants proficiency and success in fine arts can worship this avatar of Ganpati. 16th, Urdhav Ganpati. He is the Lord of golden color. He is seated with one of his Shakti on his left knee. He holds a spring of paddy, a lotus, the sugarcane bow, an arrow, his irony tusk, and a blue water lily in his 6 hands. Word Urdhav means up. He blesses his devotee to rise upward. 17. Ek Akshara Ganpati. This form of Ganpati is with single syllable. He have 3 eyes and is of red complexion and attire. The single syllable comes from the seed letter, means Bij mantra, Gam, which is a pronominal sound of Om. He has a moon on his crown. He sits on yogic lotus posture on his vehicle Musak. He grants boons with one hand and other hands holds pomegranates, elephant god and noose. This form of Ganpati is very calm-minded yogi, same as Lord Shiva, who have 3 eyes and moon on head. Anyone who wants wisdom with peace or calm mind or spiritual meditation can worship this avatar of Ganpati. 18. Varad Ganpati. This form of Ganpati is the boon giver with prominent 3 eyes of wisdom. Anyone who wants boon of wisdom plus wealth can worship this avatar of Ganpati. He holds a dish of honey, the nose and god, and encloses a pot of jewels in his trunk. His Shakti is at his side and the moon adorns his crown. 19th, Triakshara Ganpati. Triakshara is AUM. Triakshara Ganpati is gold in color. He has fly whisk in his big floppy ears. He carries the broken tusk, god, noose, and mango and is seen grasping sweet modak in his trunk. Chitra Nakshatra native can worship Triakshara Ganpati. 20. Siprag Prasada Ganpati. He is quick rewarded. He sits on a kush grass throne. His big belly symbolizes the universe. His hands hold broken tusk, the twig of Kalpavriksha, noose, an elephant god, pomegranate, and a white lotus. If anyone offers Sipra Ganpati kush grass, then he will give quick reward or wish fulfillment. 21. Haridra Ganpati. Haridra Ganpati is of color golden, dresses in bright yellow vestments. He sits calmly on a push regal, means Shahi throne. There is a modak and tusk in his hand. He wields a noose to hold devotees close and a sharp god in spur them onward. If anyone who wants to be very close to God Ganesha can worship this avatar of Ganpati. 22. Ek Danta Ganpati. Ek Danta Ganpati is single tusked Ganpati. He is blue in color and having a large belly than in any other form, which signifies that all the manifestation of the universe is within him. He is holding broken tusk, modaka, jap, weeds mala, an axe to cut the bond of ignorance. If anyone is hurt because of any relationship or bond which is not serving or ignoring, then the person can worship Ekdanta Ganpati to manifest good for him as well as for everyone. 23. Srishti Ganpati. Srishti Ganpati is the creator or lord of happy manifestation. He is of red complexion. He has 4 hands bearing broken tusk, mango fruit, elephant god, and nose. He is seated on his favorite musaka. He helped devotees to attain the power of discrimination. If anyone is always discriminated in family or in office or in society, then can worship Srishti Ganpati. 24. Udanda Ganpati. Udanda Ganpati is enforcer of dharma. He made the laws of being. His 10 hands hold a pot of gems, a blue lily, sugarcane, a mace, lotus flower, spring of paddy, a pomegranate, noose, garland, and his broken tusk. He has his consort Sakti with him. If anyone is enforcer or in law making service, then he or she can worship Udanda Ganpati to make right laws. 25th. Rinmochan Ganpati. This form of Ganpati is humanity's liberator. He liberates from guilt and bondage feature. His figure of alabaster skin is apparelled in red silks. He wears a noose and a god, his milk white tusk, and a favorite fruits rose apple. If anyone who wants Rin Mukti, then can worship this avatar of Ganpati. 26th. Dhundi Ganpati. This form of Ganpati gives moksha. Red colored Ganpati holds a string of Rudraksh weeds, tusk, axe, small pot of precious gems. He is known as a spot after Ganpati as he helps his devotees to attain moksha through spiritual studies. Anyone can worship this avatar of Ganpati for moksha. 27. Dvimukha Ganpati. Dvimukha Ganpati is two divergent faces, sees in all directions. His blue-green avatar is dressed in red silk. He wears a bejeweled crown and holds noose, god, tusk, and a pot of gems. 28. Trimukha Ganpati. This form of Ganpati is of 3 faces and red colored. He sits on a golden lotus, tailing his weeds, holding a noose, god, and vessel of nectar. He gestures protection with a right hand and blessings with a left. 29. Singha Ganpati. This form of Ganpati is white in color. He rides a lion and displays another lion in one hand, symbolizing strength and fearlessness. He also holds a kalp-wriksh spring, veena, a lotus blossom, flowers, and a pot of jewels. Anyone who wants strength, fearlessness, prosperity can worship this avatar of Ganpati. 30. Yoga Ganpati. Yoga Ganpati observes in mantra jap. His knees are strapped in meditative pose, hands holding a yoga staff, sugarcane stack, a nose, and a prayer beads. The color of his skin is like the morning sun, and blue garments adorn his form. 31. Durga Ganpati. Durga Ganpati is invincible, waves the flag of victory over darkness. This splendid murti is of deep gold color, dressed in red, holding a bow and arrow, noose and gourd, prayer beads, broken tusk, and a rose apple. Anyone who wants victory over darkness can worship this avatar of Ganpati. 32. Sankathara Ganpati. This form of Ganpati is the dispeller of sorrow. He is of sun-like color, dressed in blue and seated on a red flower. This can be worshipped as Sun plus Ketu combination native. He holds a ball of pudding, a gourd, and a noose, while gesturing the boon granting in Varad Mudra. Anyone whose life is surrounded by sorrow can worship Sankatahara Ganpati to get rid of this Sankat. 32 Avatar of Ganpati in detail are given in this video. Now you can choose any of avatar of Ganpati for your Ganesh Chaturthi or for any time when you worship Lord Ganesha.